Sober fam, what's going on? Morris here. I was absolutely compelled to make this video after reviewing some of the most recent posts to our Facebook group, especially with the use of medical marijuana or marijuana in general. There was a couple people that posted about their relapses and going from a harder drug down to a softer drug. And then we had a couple people chime in, actually quite a bit of people chime in. I think the comments over the two posts stretched over about 100. And I gotta let you guys know, I am incredibly disappointed with some of you. I think that taking the nature of marijuana lightly is something that shouldn't be done. It is a drug substitute. At the end of the day, it is categorized as a class 1 hallucinogenic. I don't care how you spin it. I don't care what the doctor says. In my opinion, if the doctor is prescribing a drug just the same way that they prescribe a Percocet or a Xanax. A drug is a drug at the end of the day. When these people are going through their recovery, we don't know what their situation is, and for you to chime in and say you have multiple sobriety dates, or you have a different take on marijuana, or you think that it's okay because it's socially acceptable and so on, I gotta break the news to you. Alcohol is socially acceptable and it is legal. If you come into the picture and you say, hey, you know what, marijuana is legal, it's completely and totally all right. Well, where do you draw the line? Well, here's where I draw the line. I draw the line and I look at how I came into this world. I came into this world not on marijuana, not on alcohol, not on any Percocet, not on any methamphetamine or anything to that extent. There is a natural solemn state which your mind is accustomed to being in. And every single time that you leave that state, whether that be through the form of marijuana, whether it be through the form of alcohol, you are succumbing to the thing that is greater than you, which is your addiction. The whole purpose of this group is to get you to a point in life where you don't need any dependencies on any type of mind-altering substances. Now, some of you might be promoting some type of a wean-off effect or something to that extent. You know, again, these are individual, unique cases. We don't know if this person had the death of a family member. We don't know if this person was born an addict. We just simply don't know what the unique situation is for the poster. So for you to jump on the thread and put in your experiences is something that's very anecdotal, and it's something that is extremely influential to them, especially when they're looking for a cop-out. Because when these posters receive something that is against their own train of thought, they are much less likely to take that advice. But when they hear you saying, hey, you know what, it's totally okay, it worked for me, and I'm totally fine. Look, at the end of the day, you're going to bed high. You are high. You are not sober, you are high. So, if it's working for you and if it's something that's prescribed by your doctor, your simple response should be, you know what, consult your doctor. Why? Because I'm not a professional. None of these other peoples are professionals. We don't have any idea about your particular case, and we don't want to misguide you. So, if I see somebody posting on a thread that medical marijuana is okay to use, you will be removed from the group. That is the bottom line of it. It is a case between that patient and that doctor. If that doctor is someone that is okay with marijuana and has completely taken a look at the patient's situation, then who are we to decide our word overrides the doctor's? But it's very, very, very wrong of people to jump in and say, you know what, I think marijuana is okay, I think it's socially acceptable, I think that it's something that's going on, it's legal, so I'm just going on with the times. And that is an incredibly pathetic way of looking at things. You are still forking out money that you could be forking out towards bettering yourself. You are forking out time, you're forking out your health. At the end of the day, you are destroying brain cells. Nothing that is destructive can be constructive. Keep that in mind. Once again, really sorry for the emotion in the video, but I'm compelled to make this because it really irked me with some of the responses that people have been receiving. Instead of the responses saying, you know what, let's just get through this together, we'll have a system support set up, why don't we talk about it and so on, you guys basically just gave in to the person's own request of saying, hey, you know what, can I just smoke weed? That's basically what the person is asking. Hey, can I smoke weed? You know, it's not the way that it's supposed to be. So going forward, please, please, please understand that everybody's situation is unique. Your situation is unique because you fall into that everybody category. You wouldn't want people to be promoting what your destructive desires are. You need people to give you a bit of a reality check. And that reality check is to say, hey, yes, smoking weed is available to you, but so is going for a walk. Yes, smoking weed gives you that instant relief that you're looking for, but the alternatives are going to take time. the alternatives of taking a walk, the alternatives of drinking tea, the alternatives of socializing with people, all that stuff takes time. Addiction is nothing more than a battle with time. And the idea is that the more support that they have with that battle of time, the better off that they'll be. Please do not go on some type of a tirade in the comments of some of these posts, because these are people that are facing serious problems. They need all the help that they can get, just like I do, just like everybody else does. So please, please, please consider the nature of your replies. Consider the nature that, you know what, this person right now is looking to use. This person is looking to get high for some reason or another. Self-medicating is never the answer. None of us are professionals. You can't honestly tell me how much THC is within something or how much THC is not within something. You can't. You simply can't. So going forward, please be mindful of your posts. Thank you so much for listening to the video. Sober Movement, your place for a sobriety fix and a reality check.